Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank all my old subscribers and welcome my new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. So I'm always trying to find new ways to incorporate my home canned items into different meals. And today is Sunday. We've been out doing some yard work, some gardening, and I want to make a quick dinner. So I'm going to try this recipe that I've wanted to try for some time now and just finally got all the ingredients together. So it's Sunday evening, early evening, about 5 o'clock. I'm trying to make a quick dinner, and I thought I would try something I've been wanting to try for quite a while now. Making a meatloaf out of my home canned ground hamburger meat. So what I'm going to do is I have a pint size of that. I have some French fried onions, some ricotta cheese, have a little bit of breadcrumbs, an egg, and some of my cheddar cheese that I got from Azure Standard. And this is like the last bit of it that we had in our fridge. I have to take out another block from the freezer. And I'm going to see how this comes together. And I'm going to put them in this muffin pans because I'm not making enough to make a big loaf pan. And if it doesn't hold together well, this would probably be better. So let's get started. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I've never seen anybody do this. I'm just going to go ahead and just mix everything together and see what happens. So I have my hamburger here. I'm just going to put that in. It's kind of cold. Maybe I should have warmed this up a little bit. I mean, it's cooked. I don't want to cook it any more than it's because it's cooked, and I'm going to cook it even more. It's going to be crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to do it like this, and I'll just break it up a little bit. I'm doing all the gelatin, all the fat, all the goodness, everything's going in there. So get all this in, and then I'm going to add a little bit of ketchup. So all my hamburgers in. Okay, let's rest it over there. So I'll put it on the end and then it'll be on the floor and it'll be broken. And I'll be sad. So a little bit of ketchup. About a quarter of a cup. Some French fried onions. Just going to do like a handful. Just going to crush them up right in there. My hands are clean. Just a little bit more. We like onions in there. So that's the French fried onions. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then some breadcrumbs, maybe like a quarter of a cup. And then the ricotta cheese. Don't know how much of this I'm going to put in here, because I kind of wanted to mold together a little bit so it stays when I put it on the plate. So probably I'm thinking about a half a cup maybe. Not exactly sure. I'm going to put like 2 heaping tablespoons to start with. My egg. Now my egg's kind of thick because it's one of my frozen ones. And I'm going to leave it like that. Usually I might water it down sometimes because I feel some of the liquid gets lost in the freezer. But I'm going to leave it because I want it to be thick. So I'm going to kind of melt this all together. I think it should work. It kind of looks like just regular meatloaf. If I wanted to have more, like 2 containers, 2 pints, it probably would have been enough to fit in a loaf, but I don't think this is going to be enough for even a half a loaf. So that's why I'm going to put it in my muffin tins. And it already looks good. So I'm going to add in the grated cheese. I'm going to add that right in there. I was going to put it on top sort of, but I'm not going to even do that because this is going to help hold it together. So mix that in. And then we're going to shape it like giant-sized meatballs and put it into the muffin tin. Now, I don't really like to put my hands and stuff like this. I don't think I need any more ricotta cheese. And then I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes to a half an hour or so until it sort of gets brown on the top. So one other thing I am adding before I put it into the muffin tin, I am adding a little bit of seasonings. Whatever you like to add. I put some salt, a dash of pepper, a dash of salt, a little bit of pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, adobo, and a little bit of veggie seasoning, veggie blend that I have. But add whatever seasonings you like. And this looks just like meatloaf pretty much. I did spray my muffin pan with some nonstick spray. And I'm just going to basically scoop this in like this. Because I want to kind of be like, almost like a giant meatball, like I said. Like an individual meatloaf. Whoops. Making a mess. Okay. I probably can get more than 6, but I'm going to make them really big. So whatever extra I have left over, I'm just going to scoop into the rest of them. So hopefully this, cross your fingers, this works out. Because I've been wanting to try this for a while. Because the family likes meatloaf, but I don't really have, especially nowadays, any like loose that isn't already canned hamburger meat. And with the prices the way they are, I'm not about to buy any. So this hopefully will work, and we can satisfy 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. But get the rest in, and yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Into a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, or depending on how long it takes to sort of brown on the top. And I mean, there's really nothing that needs to cook other than the egg. And so I did turn up my oven to 375 and I let it cook for about 25 minutes in total, because when I looked at it about 5-10 minutes in, it just seemed like it was more like bubbling out the liquids. So I wanted to cook it really quickly, so I did up it to 375 and cooked it for 20 minutes, and this is the results. I have some of my potatoes that I did home can. I just mashed them up. I made mashed potatoes, gravy, and then carrots, and it smells delicious and it tastes even better. I will say I will add some more liquid in, maybe some tomato sauce in, because it was a little bit dry when it was tasted without the gravy. We did put some gravy on top of it, but it was delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Thank you very much and have a great day.